Right, let's try this again, shall we? Okay, that's better. The date is now changed. I'm just gonna have a look to see what we can do here because I'm supposed to send this link out and it's not working. Right, okay, hold on. Now that we've changed the date, that's a good sign. Um, let's have a look and see where the bloody hell is the link thing. Just bear with me a second. I'm not happy about this. Right, let's see what we've got here. Right, this out. Right, I've sent my link out, so it's all dependent now on whether anyone comes on or not. But we are going to be having a look to see what's going on in the world of the markets. Now, what I can tell you, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen every day. I kind of just take each day as it comes. Each day's got to be taken on its own merit. You never know what's going to happen. We're just going to have a look, see if there's anything actually worth trading. So, what's that? It's one of those days, I swear. Mhm. Mhm. Right, okay. Let's have a look and see. Where the hell are we? What am I doing? Right. Hmm. So there's been quite a bit of news this morning. In 7 minutes we've got some medium to high news. Now, the reason I didn't go in earlier on and have a look, see what was going on, is because I've had instances before where, because the news is so close together, um, it cocks up your trading because it goes one way, then shoots the other way, and then it's all over the gaff. So we don't want that. We want to try and minimize that and trade when one set of news is going to hit, and then the next set of news isn't for a longer period of time. That's what we want. Right, so let's have a look and see. What am I doing? I've forgotten what I was doing. Oh, yes, that's what I was doing. He says, okay, let's check this. And why can't I see? Oh, I can. Right, okay. Right, so we're just going to take a look at some of these other areas here, like the AJ. Oh, the AJ. The AJ is looking good on here, but how's it looking here? Let me have a look. Now, bear in mind, whenever I do any of this trading, I'm looking in two areas. I'm not just looking at the broker's charts and taking them as gospel. I've got other charts that I have a look at to make sure everything ties up nicely, because if it doesn't, then I don't always take the trade. Well, I don't take the trade because I need things to match up. And yes, Aussie JPY is looking relatively good. It can possibly go higher here. The thing is I have a feeling it could probably ricochet further than it is currently. We are gonna stitch it on this anyway. Yeah. Right. Let's see what we got. Let's have a look, see where it is. I think it might bounce right now. You know. Now I'm gonna stay clear just for a bit longer, because even though it's at a point where it's likely to bounce, I know, and I've seen instances where this will fly up. See, looking at this is a long candle here, and sometimes this can signal that the other is going to basically go the opposite way. But I have a feeling it might come back slightly and then shoot up even more. So I'm just going to stay clear of that. Got to be careful of these traps. So let's just wait until, look, we've got news in about 6 minutes. Let's wait for that to hit. In the meantime, let's have a look at everything else. Aussie USD, Euro JPY, no. Euro USD, no. Pound USD, no. Pound Aussie, Canadian JPY, no. Euro New Zealand, no. I'm gonna, you know what? It doesn't matter what we're looking at the moment, because I think the scene will be changing very shortly, in about 5 minutes. So I need to wait for that change to happen before I actually do anything. Oh shit! Right, okay. Let's have a look at this. Aussie CHF. Gonna have a look to see what happens there. Yeah, this is what I thought happened with that. Take a look at this. I do like the look of the Aussie USD, but I'm not going to do anything just yet. Why is this taking so long to get there? Right, the Aussie CHF. Yes, I'm looking at the Aussie CHF, and I'm looking at taking it very shortly. That can possibly go higher. I know there's news coming up. I'm going to take a gamble here. Right, I'm going to take the gamble right here to start with. Okay, now I know there's news coming up, but my trade is going to take me in after the news anyway, so it doesn't finish till after that. So I'll have a better idea of what's going on in any case. And I haven't used a lot of it. Okay, I've used a fair amount of it, considering that's a small account. But yeah, we are going to have a look and see. So it's quite a large chunk. If you've got $18 and I use $4 on there, it's quite a large chunk. So we're just gonna wait and see. But in the meantime, I'm going to prepare myself. The idea is when you do stuff like this, is to make sure that you use about 1% of your account. Don't use too much. I'm taking liberties here because I've been trading a long time, so I know the likelihood, as the probability is, this trade will work. But it's not guaranteed. It's just, I know how the markets respond. Sometimes they don't respond the way I want them to. But that trade was in such a good position, I just said, you know what, I'm taking it. So I've taken it. But you know, you've got to look at stuff like this, and this could very well, when the news hits in a minute, it could very well shoot right past there and go straight up to God knows what. But if that happens, then I'll take the trade higher up, because I've got enough in the kitty to do that. If it goes the way I think it is, which to be honest, looking at this, it's been going up for quite a while. The news is going to hit. It's likely, I think, it's going to shoot down. That's what I honestly think. And by the time it decides to go back up again, I'll already be out of the trade. So we'll just wait and see. Now I know this is $4, but just to think, if my account was what it was before, which was about $300, I'd be taking a $30 trade, which would be netting me over £50, or $50, maybe $30 plus 81.25. Maybe I'd get back $55-$60 or something per trade. And if you had, the thing is though, you're not supposed to do that. You know, I'll do it because I'm not a novice anymore. I know it says newbie here. It's newbie because I don't want to. I've only started using them fairly recently, and I don't put large amounts in. That's why they've kept it at newbie. Not because I'm new to trading, because I'm not. I've been doing it a long time. Right, let's have a look and see what's going on here. Just going to have a look at something. Right, okay. Right. So yeah, I expect this to come back down. Like I said, if you are trading on demo, you could, like I said, they give you, if you follow the link I gave you, that's an affiliate link of mine. Like I said, you could always set an account up using that, but don't go live. If you've never traded binary before, the markets move exceedingly quick, and if you're not used to it and you go in with real money without having any experience with it, you can blow it. I mean, I know when I started, it was difficult for me, and especially, I mean, this is how I know that right now we should be seeing some rapid movement in one or the other directions. We'll see what happens. But at least with demo, you get the flow, you get the idea of when to go in. But I will tell you that even once you've mastered demo, when I say mastered demo, when you've got used to it, because you'll never fully master anything when it comes to this. Because the thing is, it's like people sell you strategies, right? And most of the time they do work up to a point, but the problem is the market's always changing, yeah? So there's going to come a time when it doesn't matter what strategy you've bought, it ain't going to work. No matter what you do, it's not going to work. The idea is to not throw that strategy away, is to keep it and see when the market starts responding again. And that's the hard part, because people either get fed up or they try and recover their losses and then blame the strategy when, oh no, you sold me a fake strategy, when in fact it's not all about strategies. Yes, of course it's about strategies up to a certain degree, but you have to have the mindset, and you've got to understand when it's not working, it ain't working. There's nothing you can do to make it work. You just have to sit back and wait. Let's have a look. I mean, the way I trade, and the reason I do counter trend trading or reversals, is what we're doing, is because when I think of the market, it's like running, yeah? If you're running down the road, depending on how fit you are, there's going to come a time when you're going to have to rest for a bit and take a breath. Okay, that is the idea, so that you can continue on your journey, right? And what we aim to do here is typically that. The market is running at the moment, and right now, what we aim to do is try and catch it when it's taking a breath. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I'm trying to catch it when it's taking a breath. The problem is, it's like when the news hits, it's giving the market a energy tablet. So what happens is all of a sudden it gets extra energy and it just goes up and it continues running like it's doing at the moment. Now I could have taken another trade here and I was going to take it up, but I'm going to wait and see, because sometimes it will go the opposite way. But let's see. Yeah, I think I might have to retake this trade again. It can go further up. It can go further up. Let's see what happens. The thing is, it's got news has just passed, so it could ricochet right now. We'll see. Or it might not. Right, let's have a look. So I'm going on a 10-minute. What I'm aiming to do here, you've already taken a $4 trade. I'm going to take another $4 trade, but not right now. It's going to have to hit. Have a look. Let's put a marker on here. Right. A bit more higher than that. Oh, come on now. Why does it do that? Oh, come on now. Right, well, I'm not taking it just yet. If this is the case, it's got a fair way to go. So, and I can't seem to move this. I had this trouble yesterday. It's really annoying. Oh, right. Bollocks. Right. What I'm looking for is for it to hit 69483. See these numbers at the side here? 69400. Da 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 da. I'm waiting for it to go to 69483. When it goes to 69483, I'm going to be taking it back in the other direction. Or I would be taking it back in the other direction, but I've just decided I'm not going to. And the reason I'm not going to, purely here, is because of the payout. Look, they've altered the payout. This is where you've got to be alert, 73%. Now, yes, it's still a substantial amount, but I like to take trades that are over 73%, like in the 80% mark, because it filters out, it helps you filter out unnecessary trading. That's what I'm saying. And it also limits you as well, so, which I think is good. So if I look here, I'm going to say, okay, right, it's $4. I don't think it's going to work. It might work, it might not. No biggie if it doesn't. I'm I'm going to have a look and see what we've got here. So I'm going to look at CHFJPY. Anything above 80% is what I'm going to aim to go for, because I want, what it is, if I'm going to put any type of risk in, I want maximum reward. I don't want to go for for anything less. So we're going to have a look at everything above 80%. So let's have a look and see this now. CHFJPY, and I can tell you there's nothing there. Aussie JPY. Let's have a look. Right, Aussie JPY is at a point where it could come back, but I'm fully expecting it to go a bit further. It's at about bounce point right now, so you could take it right here, take it on a 10-minute right here, but I'm not going to take it in a 10-minute right here. I'm going to wait for it to go a bit further, because I think it can go further, because now I've only got, like I said, I've got one more opportunity here to get in there. Otherwise, if this opportunity doesn't work and I take a trade and it doesn't come through, I will not be going back in again, because this is how you blow your account, when you go in either taking it too big or you keep going in and chasing your money, because that's just, the likelihood is you're going to burn your account out. So let's have a look. 84.006 is where I want to take my trade. Now, why can I not move this? This is really annoying me. Oh, yes. Oh, shit. Okay. Get ready. I'm looking to take it very shortly. Yeah, around here. Okay, it's going on a 10-minute. And we're going to be going down. When you see it hit this number, it's not 015, it should be 006. How annoying. How annoying is that? Come on, yeah, that one. This one here, as soon as it hits up here, I'm going to take it. Now, if it goes down before then, it could be going immaturely down, so we're not going to take it. So that one hasn't come through. Let's just have a look and see what happened to it, all right? So you always got to learn from what's going on in the market. Now, maybe I should have waited a bit more for the news. I got overexcited because I looked at it and I thought, likelihood is it's going to come down. But then the news hadn't fully hit yet. It hadn't even come out yet. There was a couple of minutes in it. So this is what I mean. If you mess about and don't stick to your strategies, it's going to cost you money. So we need to kind of stick to that. So let's wait and see. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait for it to hit here. So if you've got your pocket options accounts open, make sure you're looking for this to hit 84.006. When it hits that mark, 84.006, take it down on a 10-minute, whatever amount you're putting in. Now, if you're on a demo account, you can probably get away with doing it quite generously. If you're on a live account, be reasonable, okay? Because you start taking too much and you're going to blow your account, because there's no guarantee that I'm saying take it here at 84006, because I'm using my current strategies, which is what I usually do anyway. But every day is different. So just because it worked yesterday, don't mean it's going to work today. But I need to see that. So what I'm going to do is take it down there, see what happens. If it doesn't go my way, I'm not going to be taking any more trades today, because it means that the market is not working the way it's supposed to. So let's have a look. And the other thing is, like, I see people posting stuff up. I'm sure you've encountered this at some point. I'm not mentioning any names, but there's always stuff being posted about market trading and stuff like this, blah blah blah, and found the guru and all sorts of stuff like that. To be honest, there is no such thing as a guru. And in all fairness, I'm not mentioning any names here, but I can tell you that there was one particular market guru who I looked into because it was being promoted a lot. And it's always good to research people, all right? Because if you take things as gospel, then, I'm not being nasty, but people can pull the wool over your eyes, right? I'm sure you know this already. And all I can say is this particular person, who's supposed to be really, really good, firstly, used to have a company, sold the company because the person got bankrupt. And in all fairness, doesn't, from what I've seen, I did a lot of research and Googling around, see what people had said about this particular person on the internet. And there was a lot of people out there saying this person hasn't got a clue, doesn't know how to trade, doesn't know this, that, and the other. And the way money is made is from people believing that they do. Sometimes people will tell you things, right? They'll tell you it. And because you can relate to it, you automatically assume they're the be all and the end all. But if you actually go and do some of your own research, you'll realize that actually this isn't the case. Person's been made bankrupt, lost companies, makes money from telling you, or from selling you courses, or telling you that you're going to do this, do it like this, do it like that, blah blah blah. That is very clever, but at the same point in time, it's not clever for you on the receiving end if you're you're not making money, is it? And you're just getting information, because the idea is to make money, right? That's what we want to do, make some money. Not and I mean, to make money you need the information, but you also need need to know, that's more I'm trying to get at, need to know how to use that information. So yeah, if anyone has got a guru and stuff like that, go and research them for yourself, because I'm sure that you will find out down the line that they're not who you thought they were. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to say anything more. But and the only reason I'm doing this right now is I'm not a guru, but I've been doing it long enough, and I know a lot on how the market responds. Sometimes it doesn't respond the way I want it to, which is obviously that's what happens. Like today, I mean, right now it's at a point where it will be going back, but I'm looking at it on a different chart, and to me, it looks like there's not enough. It won't. It looks like it's going to go up basically. So I'm not going to take it. It hasn't met my criteria. Right, let's have a look and see what else we've got. Yeah, don't let people sell you a dream. That's what I'm selling you, because usually if it's too good to be true, it usually is. Proof's in the pudding, and I know that when I say I know, I've heard that this particular person, when confronted about trading and about this and that and the other, the questions were kind of like answered with questions, and they were the whole thing was avoided. So very cleverly avoiding the ins and outs of how to do things, and a lot of the information that's in the course. Now I haven't seen the course, because I think the course is something ridiculous like $5,000 or something like that, right? Now I haven't seen the information, but I'm telling you from somebody else that I know that did have a try at this, and they said that the materials were pretty much ripped off from another trader. So be careful, guys. That's what I'm saying. Be careful. Here we go. Euro Aussie. Let's have a look, see what the Euro Aussie's doing. Gonna have a look and see. I mean, like I said, the person that trained me, I wasn't even sure at first, because the only reason I got into all this is because when I left my job in 2000, and I think it was 2014, something like that. It was 2014, 2015. I left my job purely because I was sick and tired. Oh shit, Euro Aussie's good to come back up in a moment. In fact, I'm going to take one right now. On a 10-minute. It could go down a bit further, but you know what? No, it can go down a bit further. I'm going to take one here anyway. And I'm going to take it as a $2, not a $4. Right, if this doesn't work, if this doesn't come through, I've minimized my loss here, because I'm looking at this, and although it's at a point where it can go back, I can also see that it could go down a lot more. And knowing what the market likes to do and what I've seen today, the likelihood it's probably going to go down, but I like to try and stick to my strategies. So if this one does not come through, I'm not going in anymore today. Okay, that's what I call about discipline and managing your money, because and that's why I went less, because I believe that it's like I said, I want to try and keep some sort of flow in there going. Yeah, where was I? I forgot what I was saying there. Oh god. Yeah, yeah. So in 2015, I decided not to well, to move on. I moved to a different job because they turned around and somebody turned around and said to me, "I'll offer you another job in project management, blah blah blah, managing this, that, and the other." Anyway, offered me more money, and I went for it, and I was in that job for about 3 months, and then the company got 2P'd over, and my position became obsolete. So I was now in a position where I was like, "Oh, screw it, I'm not sure what to do." Right. So obviously I went back into trying to make a living from salsa, which is which is why before I was kind of doing it for fun. Now I had to use it to make some money, right? And the thing is, I also needed to make additional money, so I was looking online how to make money online and binary options and blah 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 blah. And there were so many people that were saying it's a scam. You cannot make money in binary options. It's all scam. This that blah blah blah. And then I had other people saying no, you can make money in binary options, but you need to find yourself a mentor. So I stumbled across someone on YouTube who, at first I was like, should I really go for it or shouldn't I? Because people saying this is a scam. Then I thought, you know what? Really, do I have a choice? Because if you don't try something, you don't know for sure. You have to experience it for yourself to know, right? So I said, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. Let's see what can be done. Let's see if this person is chatting bollocks or not. So I decided to give it a go. And when I saw who was training me, it was another guy who was based in Singapore, actually. And he said, don't pay him any money. What he wants to do is you have to register with a broker, which is pretty much what I'm doing at the moment. If people want to join and learn how to do what I do, then you're going to have to, once you've experienced this and decided, yes, it's for you or no, it isn't, then there'll be a link I'll give you. And it's a broker basically. And it's just an affiliate link. And all that will do is that will tell them, okay, fine, it helps me out, but it also, I'm not going to sit here and just say to you, take a trade here, take a trade there, because I'm not qualified to do that. What I will do is show you how I do what I do, which is, or not even how I do, but why I do what I do. Because every time I take a trade, it's not guesswork. There's a reason for it. You can't take a trade using guesswork, because guesswork is only going to get you so far and can probably get you broke really, really quick. So it's probably not the best idea to do it like that. But what I will be doing is sharing with you how I pinpoint trades. And even if I do that, it's still going to take you time to understand it fully. You're not going to be able to just, although you think you might understand it, it's not just about looking at things and technicals. It's also about the emotional side of things. Because sometimes what will happen is, if you've gone in and you think you've mastered it, and then all of a sudden it doesn't go your way, you'll tend to put in more money. And that's when you start to blow your account, because you tend to overexpose yourself, and then things go drastically wrong and you end up losing everything. And that's one of the reasons why I think in 2018 they banned it initially. What we're doing at the moment, they banned it. The FCA banned it because a lot of people were putting in their life savings, and they hadn't fully understood what was going on, and there was also a lot of dodgy brokers out there as well. So even when you did win, you never got paid out. Now, the reason I suggested this broker is because I have been paid out by these people a number of times. So I can vouch for it in that respect. Well, it's been fine for me, put it that way. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now, I'm looking at this, and I look at, yeah, it's nearly reaching that point where I would be taking another trade. I'm very tempted. Not going to do it just yet. I'm going to wait a bit more to see what happens. It's not at a point now. Now I can see it going down a lot further. Can't see it going back up again. So what I might do, I might take a last minute trade when gets around. Let's have a look. Right, I'm looking to take a trade when it goes round to 1.57557. So you're looking probably around. No, further down, further down. Right, this looks to me like the market is trending downwards. I will probably look to take a trade down if it comes up enough. If it comes up past here, I'm actually going to take a trade down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this timer to this to coincide with this over here. But I need for it to come back up and go past my entry position. If it doesn't go past my entry position, then I probably won't take the trade because I want to try and recover this. Okay, we need to change it again. Oh, close, close. Right. Yeah, I'll probably just about reach there and go back down. Boy, so annoying. Right, okay. Let's have a look. You know what? Attempts to take it down. Let's wait, let's wait. It could return up there. Alright, let's wait for a second. It might push up. We don't know. Let's have a look. Either way, even if it does, I'm looking to try and recover that because I just don't think that it's going to hold it for that long. How annoying. Can't see it go. I think it's going to go down rather than up, to be honest. No, actually, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. I was going to do it. I'm not doing it now because it's got a lot of upward motion. It could leave us in the money just about. As much as I'd like to try and recover it, I think it's too far gone now. It could push up past that. Yeah. Yeah, it's too close. It's too close on that. Let's zoom in a bit more. No. I was tempted to do it. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. This is why. So we've got two close trades there and we've lost two of them, right? That's only $6. So we know that it's not working the way we want it to. This is where, when stuff like this happens, just bug out because it's pointless trying to continuously trade this. Yesterday, for example, that was quite good. It came through there and it came through here. We've still got a bit of money in the kitty there, so you know, we will leave it for a better day. I will be coming back tomorrow to see how we go. In all fairness, I think, you know what, I think it could be think we might have to train strategies actually. Let me just, you know what? Let me just have a look at something because I have a feeling. It's just a feeling. I'm gonna have a look at this. Yeah, we're probably on the wrong time frame now. This time frame that I was using before, yesterday, worked fine, and on Friday it worked fine. But ooh, look at that! That looks bloody horrible. No, that tells me something's up. Yeah, no, that's already hit. No, I don't like look at that. Yeah, it's very trendy today. It's if you're a trend follower, you probably make a bit of money today, but I'm not a trend follower, so yeah, that's probably gonna go up. No, 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 no. Don't like look at this. Right, what you've got to remember, so look, anything, I'm gonna use the New Zealand JPY as an example, and I'm gonna just have a look. You can't see what I'm doing at the moment because I'm on the other chart now. Um right, I just want to see this. Yeah, so in all honesty, today looks like we should have gone on 15 minutes rather than 10 minutes. 15-minute trade would have locked profit in there. But we've only lost $6 overall, so in there. Right, okay, we're back here. I just want to have a look, see where we are. Oh my gosh, this is taking so much longer to go here. So now what we're actually practicing, to be honest, is a bit of discipline, not to go chasing your money when you lose it, because that's the quickest way to become broke. Likelihood is if I went on a 15-minute, yes, I will start making some money back, but just for the purpose of this exercise, I'm not going to chase the trade. I'm going to leave the trade alone. We're going to come back tomorrow, see how we go. Hmm, come on now. What I'm actually doing is I'm looking at my other chart, and because I haven't opened this currency up for a long time, it's taken me back to April. So I've got to scroll all the way across to June, where we are now, see what's going on. And this is why I said use a demo account first, so that you can get the gist of things. Because some put it like this, you have to lose to win. That makes any sense? Because and this is why I say you never put large amounts of money in, because you need to put your money in small amounts, so that you're putting in small positions. And if the positions don't come through, you have enough money in there to go. Oh, that looks absolutely terrible. Yeah, to go in again and recover that. But you've also got to recognize when recovery is not going to happen. Like today, I'm looking at it, and recovery is definitely not happening at any stage now. So I'm not going to bother. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. We're just going to We're just going to wait and see. So we'll leave. We'll take that loss. We'll take that hit, and leave it for another day. Remember, the battle might be over today, but the war ain't. It's still going. So we'll come back tomorrow and see how it goes. And I was saying, the guy who taught me how to trade, his parents were forex traders, so he had plenty of experience with this sort of stuff. And he took, I think, $30,000. He used to have a school or something in Singapore, tennis school, something like that. And then the monsoon season hit and kind of screwed him over. And then he used that. It was either go bankrupt or try something. And I think he took 30K that he made from the tennis court, whatever it was, stuck it in this and traded it. And by, I think it was 2 years later, he'd taken that to over 1 million. So, like I said, it's something that's built. You have to build it like anything. It's not a get rich quick scheme. You've got to treat it like a business, take it slow, and work with it, and know where the pitfalls are, and recognize, more importantly, where the pitfalls are, because then that will stop you from going in and burning your account. Like I made a very stupid mistake during March. This is why I haven't traded for a while, because during March I made an immense profit. 78% of my overall balance I made on top of that. So, it was a lot. And then I said, I'm not going to trade in April. Well, I'm not going to trade for the bank holiday in April. And although I didn't go live, I did trade, and I should have just stuck to my instincts and not traded. But I tried it to see how long it would take for it to go back to normal, and I blew the whole profit. And because of that, it took me down, and I ended up taking the money out of here and dumping it into crypto. And obviously, crypto took a hit as well, so it went down even further. But I should have left it in here really, but I didn't. So we will see what happens. But now I know that April and May are not the best months to trade. That's what it appears to be like. December's fairly good. It was good the previous year, so we'll see how it goes this year. But what I'm gonna do in March next year is I'm gonna, whatever I usually take percentage wise, I'm gonna look to take bigger amounts. So I'm looking to trade in March for both April and May. So each of my trades, instead of being, I don't know, $100 for each trade, I'll probably be doing $300. So I have to make sure my balance is going to reflect that, because I know that I won't be trading in April and May again. And June, probably mid-June, start to trade. So from last week, so whatever date that was, Monday, whatever date Monday was, that's when I'm going to start to trade next year. So we're going to give that a go and see how it goes, because like I said, the less time you are in the market, the more likely you are to make money. Right, I'll see you later. Let us stop the stream as he tries to find it. Where the bloody hell is it gone now? Oh, how annoying. Oh yes, here we go. See you later.